3. I'm here to show the world, I'm here to show the world. Come on. Bring it on. What I say, better watch what I do. Better hear the warning I'm here to give you. If you ever doubted me, you don't have a clue. I'm here to show the world, I'm here to show the world. Things are exactly what they seem. I will define the things you dream. Go check the scores again. I come out a perfect 10. They broke the mold when they made me. Bring it on. What I say, better watch what I do. Better hear the warning I'm here to give you. If you ever doubted me, you don't have a clue. I'm here to show the world, here to show the world. I hold your life here in my hands. Though you try hard to understand, your little mind won't turn. Those little wheels will burn. You'll recognize just who I am. Bring it on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of these wrestlers will he take on? The one with the demon or the one who's Samoan? We know he can't take anyone. It's Kevin Owens versus the world. He'll put you to sleep or power bomb you, so I'm told, just to hold on to that gold. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the champion and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the greatest and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. This guy is awesome, we put it to you. Who wants a match? He'll fight everyone, including you. And he'll fucking beat you too. His promos are tense from Raw to NXT. He states the facts and what he says is what will be. He's the best thing in the company. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the champion and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the greatest and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens versus the world. Fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens versus the world. Fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the champion and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the greatest and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the champion and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the greatest and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the champion and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. It's Kevin Owens and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's the greatest and he'll fight, fight, Owens fight. He's Kevin Owens and that's the end of that. Women of WWE, now it is the times that the world see. Women of the WWE, rise, rise, rise. What's the name of the movement? Movement Wrestling! the shit, and they're good to go, they're good to go, they're good to go. They should get more screen time and storylines.
Woo! Rick Wrestling!
Proving they can put on a show just like the other guys.
Woo! Rick Wrestling!
They can pave the way like no one's done before. They'll come to blow you away, they'll give you more and more. They'll come to entertain, they'll come to own the show, they'll come to make a name. You know it, you know it. What's the name of the movement?
Movement Wrestling!
Tell you what it's about, and it's good to go.
Listening to you, you come from an ethical company. You spout beliefs and equal rights. Where is the equality? Women's wrestling.
People talking out their heads. I've never understood a damn thing that they said. From words to actions, never know what they're about. I guess I'll have to chew them up and spit them out. And I'll say, yeah, I walk for miles inside this bitter danger. I'll swallow down 1,000 years of anger. The weight of the world has fallen on my shoulders. A place where no one follows me, I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone. Yeah.
Do you know what a graveyard really is? It's a place where the dead speak. Sometimes dead is better.
1, 2, 3, 4! Under the arc where the state wars, evil goblins and warlords come out of the ground making no sound, smell death all around. At night when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. Don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. Don't want to live my life again. Oh no!
No matter how much you may feel you have to, do not go on to the place where the dead walk.
Falling victim to the sacred place. Ain't a dream can escape. Molars and fangs clicking up bones. Spirits moan among the tombstones. At night when the moon is bright, someone cries something ain't right. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. Don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. Don't
man's heart is stonier, Lewis. Man grows what he can, and he tends it. Because what you buy is what you own. And what you own always comes home to you.
I used to feel down, but I hit the ground running, makes me feel alive. I was searching for the answers until I changed the question. I pulled back the curtain. I used to feel down, but I hit the ground running, makes me feel alive. I see what my passion emits and press past the limits.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Riffdown. I'm your host, TWK of TWK Reviews. First off, before we get started, let's get to that little musical playlist we had earlier tonight. We had quite a few songs from Pro Wrestling Goes Acoustic. I highly recommend checking them out on YouTube. We also had a cover of Pet Cemetery by Prowler. Of course, what you're hearing right now is Presentator from Incompetech.com, Kevin MacLeod, and of course, our intro, as always, the Chikara intro song, which I absolutely love. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get my co-host in here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the second hardest working Jew in the business. Give it up for the host of CM Jew's Wrestling Reviews, Thomas Mattis.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Card Junkie.
You literally heard me say your name.
But I'm not the second hardest working. I'm the number one hardest working Jew in the business.
No, that would be Cole Cabana.
Bullshit.
You do not work harder than Cole Cabana.
I guarantee you I do.
Did you take a pube-filled lollipop to the mouth?
Did you have to deal with an old woman who can't understand the difference between a small and large fry?
I'm sure Cole Cabana has. At one time in his life.
There ain't no harder working business than having to work at McDonald's.
Well, there's trying to remain your sanity while trying to be an intern at Fox News.
Well, that's just crazy. I mean, you have to be crazy to want to work for those people. Which is why they're filled with so many crazy people.
Yes. But some people, they get so desperate for a job, they're like, I'll take anything. I'll take anything. They're like, how about an internship at Fox News? Fuck, I didn't mean that.
Well, but that's why we call those people whores.
Yeah. Well, currently on Sci-Fi right now is Deep Blue Sea, one of the few horror films where the black guy is the one who lives.
Wait a minute, doesn't Samuel L. Jackson get eaten by a shark in that?
Yeah, but you're forgetting about the other black guy. I believe
there was another black guy in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
LL Cool J.
LL Cool James.
Yeah, LL Cool J is in the movie. He's the chef.
He lives?
Yes. He's pretty much the only guy that lives, really.
Isn't there a girl that lives too?
No,
No,
she got killed off just about 5 minutes ago.
So LL Cool J was the only survivor?
Yes.
well, some token handsome white guy.
No, he just got blown up.
Well, well, honestly, I'm not on sci-fi right now. I haven't, because see the
Oh, damn it, he's alive.
is on the other side of the room.
They had to have the token white guy
I told
live.
you.
Here's the
course,
thing.
T-Dub.
This is the second version. Like, there was originally a version where LL Cool J died and the chick lived, but the crowd was booing the screen when that happened. But when the chick got killed off in the second version, the crowd for the screening was cheering.
Some useless knowledge from T-Dub.
Considering the whole thing was her fault to begin with.
Yeah, it kind of is. She kind of sets the whole thing in motion.
Well, what? The question is, how was the reaction when Samuel L. Jackson got eaten?
I have not seen any reports about that. But I would assume people were shocked since it comes out of nowhere. Like, he's in the middle of a speech, doing the Samuel Jackson thing, getting people hyped up, and then, bam, eaten. Well, LPH, CM Jew can't be from the South since he's living in New Jersey.
Practice.
Yep.
Unexpected death. Like, holy shit.
And a
Yeah.
So how did everybody feel about
But you know why LL Cool J lives? Because
why don't you tell us, Mattis?
because tried to eat him, and then he said, "Mama said knock you out."
Yeah, pretty
Watch him.
I tell you, you didn't like that pun, Car Junkie.
Watch them both get eaten now.
Nope, it's
That is-
over. Nope, it's over,
Why?
which means they both live
I like
forever. By the way, what was
I
everyone?
was fun the fact that they both live. Actually, I didn't even hear the. I didn't.
But
That actually was clever there for once.
By the way, I just want to know quick thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts about how the NXT women debuted on Raw?
It would have been better if it wasn't by Stephanie fucking McMahon.
Yeah.
No, I think the Stephanie McMahon introducing the NXT women was the right choice.
It should have been Triple H.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
But the thing is, whenever they do anything with NXT women on NXT, they're always introduced by Stephanie.
But I can't stand the bitch.
Why? Why do you hate her?
I hate her because she does horrible things. And I'm sorry, she's the number one thing that's held it down because it's always about her.
Well, it wasn't about her Monday night.
And she's kind of the one who it's her fault that the Bellas are as powerful as they are right now. So yeah, she's got to come out to fix the situation.
Why couldn't it be Triple H though?
Because he's too busy giving Seth Rollins a circle jerk. A good old reach around.
He's the bigger heel of the two.
But why couldn't it just simply be that Paige comes out, they built it up, and like, you know what, I'm tired, so I got some friends to help me.
Because reasons.
Which means nobody has a good explanation why it couldn't be done that way.
Hold on. I'm going to answer your question. But Roman Reigns is walking to the ring, and this is super important for us to pay attention to. He is walking to the ring. He is looking at the fans. He has a very odd look on his face. I think he's going to punch somebody in the face. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think he's going to punch Bray Wyatt in the face.
Oh, I was saying, I hope it's Stephanie McMahon.
You know WWE doesn't allow man-on-woman violence on their television show anymore.
I want Stephanie to be powerbombed through a table just like... That's why we need Bubba here. Because he's good at powerbomb. I mean, he powerbombed Dixie Carter, and let's be honest, everything... I mean, we've been saying good things about TNA ever since Bubba finally powerbombed Dixie.
So you think
Carter
so you think
to a fucking table.
so you think the solution to all WWE's problems is just to powerbomb Stephanie through a table?
Yes.
Amen.
It makes sense.
Got it. You actually make sense for one. Wow.
Fuck you.
What you're doing, it's just you love. That's all it is.
You know what would be just as good?
What?
Somebody powerbombing the Bellas through some tables.
I'm not saying they
Not
do,
gonna happen.
but I'd rather see Paige and Charlotte and them do it.
Yes.
It's just that Stephanie deserves a very special one from Bubba Ray.
Why not Batista?
You know why? Here's the reason. Because unfortunately, anything Batista does, the crowd goes, blue! Blue!
Are you sure they're saying blue?
It's not Phil.
It's a combination of... No, see, it's blue, as in B-L-U-E-O-O. It's the combination of the two words.
Ah. By the way, did you hear, there's apparently, according to the Wrestling Observer, apparently WWE is not going to put much emphasis on SmackDown until the next year when it moves to the USA Network.
What?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, why do you want... I mean, I'm sure it'll put towards the end, like it's the end of its time on Sci-Fi, but that makes sense because you want to go make it bigger when it's on the new network. But by the way, I have the perfect new tag team that should challenge the primetime players at SummerSlam.
Who?
It's gonna be the team of. Actually, hold up. Let me look up something real quick.
Oh,
And
you
I'll
do
get-
that.
I need to look up this tag team so I can pronounce their name right.
Oh, you do that. I'm going to
right.
listen to the wise words of Roman Reigns, a modern-day philosopher.
The answer to everything is to believe it.
I think you mean believe it.
Dave?
No, you're not Shades. You're not Maddie. You're not allowed to Dave.
I'm gonna throw you out the fucking window.
You see,
Okay, so-
you see, Mattis is original with his thinking. He gets creative. All right, so Mattis, you got the name?
Just a minute, it's getting there. I have to wait. Looking. Okay, so it will be at SummerSlam. It should be the primetime players versus Drax and the Atom Smasher.
Doing who?
So it's Batista and
Edge.
oh right, because he's doing the thing. He's gonna be on Flash.
Yeah, that news dropped today that Edge is going to be the Atom Smasher in the series at the season premiere of The Flash.
Is he just a one-time villain, or is it going to be a season-long thing?
From the story they might be doing from his more recent run in JSA, which is Jeff Johns, who is actually the executive producer on the series. He will probably he's going to start out as a villain, but he may be a recurring. There may be redemption and either later in the season or in later seasons. I think they're going to do the same thing with Firestorm.
I have to start watching The Flash because I've been hearing nothing but good things about it.
Yes.
I'm waiting for season 1 to get on the Netflix.
While you're waiting for that, you can watch another show that Edge is on, Haven. I'm currently on season 4 of that show, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it.
Of course, my mother's way of thinking is, because I'll tell my mother about all these superheroes and their teams. Why don't they just have all the green heroes be on a team?
She knows that's not how it works, right?
She's like, why can't Green Lantern be with the Hulk? I'm like, because they're from two different universes.
Because they're owned by two different companies.
It's like, and trying to explain that to your mother or your sister, why that can't be possible. It's like you keep finding yourself there, well, why? Why? It's like you're banging your head in a brick wall.
That would be a very weird team up. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Miss Martian, and Beast Boy.
That would be very strange indeed.
Well, it would be an all-green team.
Don't forget to include Poison Ivy in there and the Riddler. That is if you're including like pre-Flashpoint turned his life around and is now a detective Riddler.
I think the whole team will just be held back because Riddler and Beast Boy won't stop ever making puns.
Did TWK just admit he's the Riddler?
No, I know who the Riddler is. It's not me. It's someone who makes even worse puns than myself. It's a man by the name of Rutskarn. He's part of a Let's Play group called Spoiler Warning, and he's also a video game developer.
So, by the way, who's seen Ant-Man this weekend?
I'm probably not.
I'm probably not either. I'm probably not going to be able to see it until next weekend. Well, not next weekend, but the weekend before.
Oh, that reminds me. Did everyone see the Suicide Squad trailer?
Yes, I did.
Not yet.
Are you excited, Mattis?
I'll give it to this. They got the Joker right in one respect. I'm not talking about his look, but they're at the end of that trailer, there's the point where the Joker says, "Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you really, really bad." And that's sort of the whole point of the Joker. While the Joker does kill, it's more, for the Joker, he is chaos. So if you expect him to kill you, he's not going to kill you. It's that randomness.
Then, whenever he has a specific target in mind, he has this obsession just to fuck with them as much as he can until they go absolutely insane.
Absolutely. But, it's best said... It's best said, again, I'm quoting my friend Michael Bailey, who's quoting Denny O'Neil, who really helped bring the character back in the 60s, in particular with a story called The Joker's Six-Way Revenge, basically where he goes and hunts down, when he gets out, he breaks out of prison, and he goes and hunts down all his henchmen and kills them. And it's really the start of him becoming the psychopathic murderer that we would know him for. And the way he describes it is like, the thing about the Joker is he can walk into a bar and he may kill you because he doesn't like your tie.
Yes, and
but he may let you...
The thing is...
Wait, let me finish. But he may let you live... Yeah, he may let you live because he likes your tie.
And Joker also has this weird philosophy of... There's no right or wrong in his world. It's only funny and unfunny.
It's why I argue about why I like, that's something we're going to be, because me and my friend Edwin, who do our podcast, the Intergalactic Graphic Review, we're going to be getting into it because we're talking about the killing. He sent me, I guess it's a fan art picture. Somebody did Superman with Doomsday. It's like the Batgirl variant cover with the Joker, except that it's Doomsday and Superman. And we sort of got into an art, and then more articles because they announced Killing Joke is going to be.
It's going to be the next animated film for DC.
And feminists, of course, losing their mind about it because, like, you're championing the victimization of women. It's like,
no, it's just a really well written book. And it has some of the best writing in the whole Batman series. There's a reason why so many Batman fans go to it for one of the best comics. That's up there with The Dark Knight Returns and Year One.
Yeah.
And of course, Red Hood.
Yeah. Well, but the thing about it is, it's hailed because at the end of the day, Yeah, they keep talking like, well, you're championing the victimization of Barbara Gordon, but the fact of the matter is Barbara Gordon became stronger because of that.
Yeah, she went from just being this sidekick Batgirl to being the uber hacker Oracle.
I mean, I understand a lot of people love, Lucha Dragon, yay!
Yay, something we can pay attention to!
I can talk and still pay attention. It's a Jewish gift.
Yep. I can attest.
So, but the thing about it is, Barbara Gordon, regardless of basically what they did with her now, Barbara Gordon might be a good backer and they may be doing good things, but she was never better than when she was Oracle. And it's not because she was in a wheelchair, but because, because of what happened to her and because of, the physical disability that she was given, it forced her and made her grow stronger in other ways as Oracle. And it's one of those reasons why so many people love that character. And of course, the other reason why I hate, or at least shouldn't say hate, but don't read the current Batgirl series is, I'm sorry, to me, my Batgirl was Stephanie Brown. And there was really no reason why she couldn't have been Batgirl in the new universe outside of name recognition. That's all it was about.
They rebooted Barbara Gordon?
Oh, you didn't know that? In the New 52? Like, when the New 52 launched several years ago, it was Barbara Gordon as the Batgirl. And basically what they said is, everything in The Killing Joke happened, except that when she got shot, she didn't get paralyzed. And she ultimately healed.
Is there a Titantron drop botch? There's a big black spot on it.
Yeah, there's some dead pixels on it, looks like. Yeah, dead pixels on the Titantron.
Well, that can happen sometimes.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it looks pretty ugly when that happens. But yeah, the one thing that I love about Oracle is just how much of an uber hacker she is. Like, she can hack into anything in minutes. Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the one thing I love about the Arkham series, that they show that off so well. Like, nothing is safe from her.
So she was definitely one of my favorite characters in the...
we got primetime players on commentary again.
Yeah, we have primetime players, and we have Oos on commentary.
But Oracle was one of my favorite characters from the Birds of Prey series.
That was also in an anime series, right?
No, that was actually the live action series.
I didn't know they Oracle. I didn't know they put Oracle in that.
Yep, it was Huntress, Oracle, and Black Canary.
Oh, very nice.
You mean the one from the early 90s?
Yes.
And gonna start with some.
You ever got New Day Sucks chant?
Well, of course.
You ever know that up, up, down, down channel is pretty interesting.
Oh yes, it is.
Mortal Kombat one where one guy had to do the cinnamon challenge for losing.
I was about to say, how good was that Street Fighter tournament one?
Oh, I love that.
Rusev.
Tong Po.
Tong Po.
Yes, Rusev was Tong Po. Heath Slater was Mr. Miller. Kofi was still Kofi. We got Austin Creed. Did Mr. Mandow. By the way, Damien Sandow has to do commentary all the time now like that if he ever does. He is like the best part of everything.
Dude, he was pretty good.
Like, nothing could break his concentration when he was doing commentary. No matter what anyone was saying to him.
And then who's the other guy?
Just some random Asian dude.
I think he's somebody who works backstage, or he's a writer or something.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
He's like, they say he's like a seamster.
Oh, he makes costumes then.
Yeah. No, but the great. I love that Street Fighter 4 one, and then of course, God, Heath Slater skips Town.
Yes.
And, no, my favorite part is like, you know, when Xavier Woods is announcing what the punishment is, I'm like, oh my god, I'm instantly brought back to my childhood. And then with the whole rock, paper, scissor, and it's like, oh, Jimmy has to do it. It's like, god damn it. It's like, he's like, don't throw it hard. Whoosh at the head, like, what the fuck, man? And then like, it's what everybody does. It's like, oh, we lost the ball, we can't do it anymore.
And then eventually they find it, and he's like, ah, damn it. Back against the wall, Oos.
That's pretty good. That's entertaining.
Yes, I always find it entertaining watching, for some reason, for me, watching pro wrestlers play video games. Especially video games. I watched the 2K15 one, which I thought was interesting, because you can tell that some of them have never played the game.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Just so entertaining. I wish that
Yeah.
Player Uno would bring back foreplay.
Who?
Player Uno.
Oh, you mean like when they did Mortal Kombat in the middle of a match?
No. What Player Uno would do is he would get a few of his friends together, and they would play a video game, all four of them, and the winner gets the foreplay championship.
Oh. I remember right in the I've seen in the middle, like in the middle of a match, Player Uno, Mortal Kombat
Yes.
breaks out. That was awesome.
Yeah, you can find Player Uno's YouTube channel. It's called The Nerd Slam. He still does Let's Plays on his own, but I wish he would bring back foreplay. By the way, Mattis, I take it you still haven't gone around to getting Arkham Knight?
I told you, man, I'm not going to be able to get it until... The soonest I could possibly get it would be the end of August.
All right, because you have conventions coming up, right?
Yes.
And those, of course, can be expensive because hotel rooms and all the merchandise.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. One, I plan on getting myself a figure, more than likely with big boobs and everything.
Of course, it wouldn't be you if you didn't get yourself some fan service.
I'm primarily going to be actually looking for high school DxD figures. Or at least if I can get one of a good price. But the other thing is, I plan on getting Gundam model kits, and one in particular, and the number one thing I'm being at the top of my list, and it's usually like $150. And that is the, like, I think it's like the 3 foot or 4 foot tall Wing Zero, like, perfect edition thing. It's like 3 foot tall, you have to use a screwdriver to put it together and everything.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever get into Gundam modeling just because putting it together would take so goddamn long.
Oh, I love putting that stuff together.
I could not do that. It's way too much time consuming for me. By the way, I think you're when it comes to Oracle, you're definitely going to like her in Arkham Knight, I think.
Oh, I've loved Oracle in the Arkham series so far.
The only thing
You can't do anything without her, really.
All right, Matt. All right, Mike. The only thing that you may not like about Arkham Knight is the fact that you'll be able to tell who the Arkham Knight is about 10 minutes after seeing him for the first time. You'll be able
It's
to.
Jason Todd, isn't it?
No spoilers.
Did I guess? Hold on. Text me in the Skype window if I guessed right.
I will tell you.
Just tell me if I was right or wrong about it being.
Do I need to play the other Arkham games or play them?
It would help, but it does. They do make a lot of references to the events in Arkham, like to Batman getting poisoned by a Joker. They make references to that. Because Scarecrow's the main villain, they make references to stuff that happened in Asylum. And of course, they do make a few references to Arkham City, but it is, for the most part, its own contained story.
Okay, yeah, I've played both. As I said, I came so close to beating Arkham Asylum before like my data got erased. Lost all my data on my. And the problem is, I only get one day off a week, really, which is Sundays.
Right.
and I'm typically cooking, cleaning. I've got other games to play as well, like Fallout New Vegas, which I got through Chrysler.
Cool.
I'm sending you a reply in the Skype chat.
And by the way,
But the identity of the
we got
go ahead.
T-Dub.
Yeah,
T-Dub. Chaos, bitch.
right. Okada's champion. I know.
Yeah, you're Bullet Cup fan. I know that.
Yeah, but by the way, T-Dub did reveal it, and I just want to say that I fucking called this shit like when the trailer debuted on Facebook. So yeah, it's no surprise to me.
But the revealed Arcanine isn't even the main surprise of the game. The main twist literally comes at the very end, and I'm not going to tell you anything about what happens there. That is the main thing. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm not going to say even what the build-up is to it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there's something that happens at the end of the game, and I'm saying nothing. I can't say nothing.
Let me take a guess here. I'm texting you it.
Oh, jeez, here we go again. Matt is going to try to guess. He's going to try to spoil the game for himself.
That is to stop.
Don't worry, he's only going to end up spoiling the game for himself, not you.
Okay. Matt, I'm still saying Matt. That is curiosity killed the cat.
I mean, if I'm right, I'm not surprised, and I'm still gonna enjoy it either way.
Okay, this one I can say on Skype. Joker is 100% dead. You actually cremate his body. Is the first thing you do in the game.
Holy Joker's dead. No one stays alive. Okay.
Oh, and here comes.
I knew. What was it? Arkham Origins.
By the way, he's saying that because that was my guess, and I guessed wrong.
Oh, Kalisto with some Mortal Kombat moves of his own.
Finish him.
By the way, I've noticed that they've recently made the eye holes for the Sin Cara mask. They made the meshing over it a bit more visible.
El Dino del Sol.
Oh, but no interference. Oh. Ah, Kofi Dragon, Sin Cara down. This can't be good. I think the Lucha Dragons may be outnumbered. Think the numbers games may catch up to them, and yes, it does.
Saw him in the big ending.
No,
Is it midnight hour?
that's the midnight hour.
Call your grandma. This match is over.
Fuck you, New Day. You guys suck, dick. Except for Austin Creed.
I love New Day. I mean, yeah, 3 awesome wrestlers, and they have a gimmick that works.
Yes.
And it's funny because everybody bashed their gimmick when it debuted.
Because it doesn't work for them as faces at all.
But they stuck with it and they made it heel and made it work.
Yes, which makes it now awesome. Because they sort of try to be like, no, we're the good guys, and and then they cheat, and it's all good.
And of course, the correct chant is Fez Mode Rocks. Fez Mode Rocks.
Fez Mode Rocks. Fez Mode Rocks. By the way, Mike, one of these days you can just walk past a Fez.
You know who needs a challenge for the tag team title? Can't wait to see Vaudevillains get called up.
That'll be interesting if that ever happens.
Or the realest tag team in the room.
Yeah, I can definitely see Enzo and Cass being brought up within the next 6 months.
Who else can I see getting called up?
Well, if they call up Enzo and Cass, they've got to also call up Carmella as well.
She's hot as hell, and you can't keep that.
Also,
No, I'm fully predicting that the God damn it. I can't remember their fucking names now. Fuck.
Spit it out, Mattis. Spit it out.
How you doing?
End zone Cass.
Yeah, thank you. I'm fully predicting that Enzo and Cass will win the tag team championships at the next takeover event, considering it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, can't do it better than that, having them win the titles in front of their hometown crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a bit of a confrontation between New Day and the Primetime Players. Oh, New Day's backing down. They're backing down.
Yep.
Like, yeah, Sin Cara just going to sit there.
I still have to say this.
What's up?
Dude, they're cowards. Dude, they're cowards. Damn, it doesn't work.
Someone needs to make a mock-up of...
No.
Someone needs to make
And the
a...
car is still there.
Yes, the car, for some reason, is still there. I don't get it.
Well, they're trying to squeeze every penny they can out of that thing.
I suppose so. By the way, I would love for someone to make a mock-up of take the Arkham Asylum logo, but replace it with Dean Ambrose. Somebody needs to do this.
So, anyways,
Sierra Hotel.
LPH? No. No.
No, LPH. That's a bad LPH. Bad. That's not cool. You're
Okay,
feeding...
Can we Dave LPH, please?
No, I don't have the authority. However, LPH, you need to stop that because you're feeding the troll that is Mike Shell.
But Total Divas is actually getting good this year.
Don't care, because I got BattleBots.
If the day Total Divas gets good is the day that I become a billionaire.
T-Dub, we know you're going to forever remain cool. Sorry.
I know.
Sales have been shit. No one wants to come buy cars in the Texas heat.
Cesaro versus Tong Po.
Who's better?
I mean, that was a great triple threat match. I mean, not as good as Cesaro versus Cena the week before, but
Cena's good. Good. Cena? We've seen some electric chair strike. They need to do one winged angel.
Well, there was one other trailer. There are a couple other trailers that dropped at Comic-Con. One of them being the second Batman vs. Superman trailer. Any thoughts on that?
I'm not hyped.
I gotta admit, okay, I think it's at least watchable. I'm still not sold on Wonder Woman, mainly due to the fact that I still don't understand why she's in this fucking movie. I understand that they're trying to build a universe, but it's like...
ECCU.
Yeah.
You like Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, I know what they're doing. I just don't think it works here.
Yeah,
it works for Marvel because of the way Marvel built it up from the beginning. But I think the way they built it up from the beginning, it's not going to work here.
Having it based upon all around Shield actually kind of helps with the backbone. There's just no organization like that in DC.
Well, that's because DC's always been that way. You know, going back to the 90s, you know, part of the whole reason that 0 Hour happened in DC, as told by the people who worked there at the time, part of the reason is because, you know, the continuity had gotten messed up again, and part of the reason was because literally everything was its own, like, fiefdom. Like, if you wanted to do anything in the Superman world, or work with anybody from the Superman world, you first had to go to the Superman offices and talk with the people working on Superman and get, like, permission. And then there was this one for Superman. There was one for Wonder Woman and Batman. There's one for the Flash.
Yeah,
There
pretty
was
much every comic was separated from itself, and nobody had any idea what continuity was going on with anything else.
Yeah. And that's how Zero Hour came about, which fixed things, but also messed things up. As because ever since Crisis on Infinite Earths, excuse me, DC has been playing with that fine line of they do this big event that's going to fix everything, except it doesn't. And then they got to fix it again, but then it breaks some other stuff, and part of it is DC needs to understand people are never going to be happy, and you just got to run with it.
Well, it's a shame that they seem to keep rebooting every 5 years. Because that's what it looks like they're doing. Because didn't they just reboot last year as well?
No, not what. Well, first of all, the last reboot, they've only had 2 reboots. The first was after Crisis on Infinity Earths. Zero Hour was an 8. Then they've had all these things that are kind of like, they're not quite soft reboots. They're soft reboots, but they're not quite. They're more like they're these big that kind of change things and don't, like Zero Hour, like took some things away and put some things forward that were troublesome. One of the jokes is the biggest thing that caused Zero Hour was a Hawk World story that showed the completely convoluted history of Hawkman. Because there was like 3 different Hawkmans in the DC universe at the time. But that really is more of a soft reboot. Really nothing came out. And then there was Identity Crisis, which really didn't do anything, but still pissed a lot of people off because it revealed, that Sue Dibney, Ralph Dibney's wife, had been raped, apparently by Dr. Light. Though I'm more offended by the fact that they felt the need they had to kill off Tim Drake's dad, but that's a whole different story. Battle for the Crown at Battleground.
Well, there's one thing that really annoys me is that whenever there's a big event comic writers often feel the need that they have to kill somebody off just for the sake of drama.
Yeah, but let's see, what was Infinite? And then there was Infinite Crisis, which was a really good series. And again, it was more build up, and it changed some things and changed up. It was more of like, really, these are events of like, well, we have all these. It's more like the idea. Wow, a Jack Swagger!
Swagger!
And you know what the funny thing about this is? Guess who I was watching the other day for the next CMU? Because I was watching the Great American Bash.
Was it
1990.
Oh, 1990? Oh, so who's King of the Ring that year?
No, it wasn't a King of the Ring. It's a man who likes to talk, who helped Jack Swagger and likes to talk about all those immigrants that like to sneak across the border.
Dirty Doug?
There's a match. It's Doug Furnace versus Dirty Dutch Mantel.
Doug Furnace, one half of a tag team with what was his Doug Furnace's tag team partner? It's on top of my tongue. It's literally there. It's something LaFawn, I think.
Yeah, wasn't he part of like the Hart family?
No. Not that I was aware of.
Anyways.
But I know they tagged together in Japan in ECW.
Yeah. But there was that. Oh, and by the way, of course, my favorite match. You have Lex Luger putting up the United States Championship against Mean Mark Callows.
Mean Mark Callis, never heard. I can't imagine who that guy must be. It must be some job. Must be some jobber that never went anywhere.
And Mean Mark Callis and his manager Paul E. Dangerously.
Yeah, wasn't he part of the Dangerous Alliance?
I don't think that Paul E. Dangerous is on it anymore.
He wasn't. This was before the Dangerous Alliance because the Dangerous Alliance was 1992.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, what fucking world am I watching?
Here it
Damn
comes.
dangerous.
We the people.
And now, and by the way, now I'm going to use my Jewish superpower and go right back into the conversation we were having. So then there was Infinite Crisis, really didn't change anything. Then there was Final Crisis, that really the only thing it did was that it destroyed all the Jack Kirby New Gods, which means all the gods from Apocalypse and from New Genesis. So like Big Barda, Miracle Man, not Miracle Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, Miracle Man, Darkseid, they all basically died.
Oh, so they killed off pretty much all the people that could challenge Superman, pretty much.
Or as I like to put it, all the people that, that were done by Jack Kirby so that they could, win the case against Jack Kirby's family.
Wow, that's kind of a dick move.
They shouldn't even have to do. But considering so was the Kirby family, doing dick move by even suing them, which they eventually lost because the ruling was that, look, you can't punish them now for an agreement that was made back. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. But so there was that, and then there was after Final Crisis. Then they had Flashpoint. Flashpoint rebooted everything. That was the first. It was the first time DC decided to reboot after Flashpoint since Crisis on Infinity Earths, which started the whole new 52. Then, now as part of the new 52, DC they would have every 6 months they would see what books worked, see what didn't, and if the books worked, they took them away, and they would put new books. It was basically survival of the fittest, But recently they decided to have an event called Convergence, and this was more of a soft reboot. It's it melded timelines together.
Could they just stop making stories so convoluted?
No, because DC is too busy trying to appease whatever group yells the loudest. Not that Marvel doesn't do that too, but in different ways.
By the way, can we just take a moment just to look at just how terrible R-Truth's gimmick right now is?
But he's dead.
Can you retire?
But
He was slinging water with that plunger. Where was that plunger at before he came out?
But here's the thing. He's still winning.
R-Truth, what is
He is the jobber that wins.
R-Truth, what is your life right now?
He's the guy who
Isn't he a former NWA heavyweight champion?
Yes, he is.
No, I have it. I have it. He is the guy who sent in to break the news to the guy that, Vince doesn't like you and we're going to destroy your character.
That's because he is the one who broke the Bo Dallas streak.
And Bo Dallas hasn't done shit since.
Well, he had a pretty good feud with Neville, and he had a decent but short run with New Day, which they showed kept going. And when they went to Chicago, he was more over than Dean Ambrose.
No, see, I got it. See, actually, R-Truth's gimmick is that he's a singing telegrammer, and he just delivers the same telegram to every wrestler, and it goes like this. Creative has nothing for you. Creative has nothing for you. Creative has nothing for you.
You have no rhythm.
Creative has nothing. Creative has nothing. Creative has nothing for you.
Slightly better.
Yeah.
You're at least on beat.
Yeah. Again, I have that guitar back on.
Oh, I'll say funny you should mention creative, because remember that the vice president in charge of content?
Yes.
The reason why she was fired.
Why was she fired?
Well, it's been confirmed. Well, apparently she was the point person for WWE's bid for Paul Bosch's Houston Wrestling Tape Library. And it went to NWA's Bruce Tharpe instead. So NWA has now started their own streaming service.
Wait a minute, who got fired again?
Lisa Fox Lee.
Oh, I heard about. Yeah, she's somebody who like worked in the distributing company, and then from the way I read it, it was also due to the fact that she was basically given a job that she wasn't ready for, just because they wanted to like put somebody from like mid management into the role. And like there was this whole article, I saw it on Cage Side Seats about this.
Yeah, some people just aren't ready to step up yet. Yeah, choose wisely.
Yeah, but like I said, all 800 hours of library that the WWE didn't get it to snatch.
Anyway, where's Bobbert when you need him?
He's probably playing Five Nights at Freddy's and recording footage for that. Because he's been doing a Let's Play of it recently.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
If I had a better...
What do you think about that Five Nights at Freddy 4 trailer, though?
You're never going to see me play that game.
My thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer. I thought it was interesting. It looks like Scott Cawthon is definitely trying something new. I'll be looking forward to seeing what exactly it entails once the game releases. However, unfortunately, my computer's not good enough to play any of the games because my laptop's a piece of crap.
Well,
but I will watch Markiplier play it.
Well, thankfully, yeah, exactly. But I think it hasn't. It looks like it's going to be set in somebody's home instead of actually at the restaurant.
I know, which is weird.
But hey, does anybody know what happened to Ryback?
Yeah, staph infection.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was in one of his knees, right? And
no.
And so yeah, he's gonna be out of action for at least a couple weeks.
Okay, that explains why. Because I was just reading a rumor report that basically they were saying that Ryback is off the card at Battleground, but Miz and Big Show expected to go on his plan, likely as a... Okay, that makes sense. I read it wrong. I read it as for the Intercontinental title, but it's for... They're saying likely for a #1 contender match for the Intercontinental title, and may add a third participant.
The third participant, none other than the true man who should be the #1 contender. The man that everybody remembers.
You're going to say Bo Dallas, aren't you,
The man who can... The man who this city will not fail. The man who is the greatest of all time. The man who's the son of a plumber. That's right, I'm talking about.
Mark Henry.
Close, but what I was going to say was Chris Jericho.
I think I sense the bullshit out of you, Tito.
Obviously, they should just put Randy Orton in there. He doesn't have a match Sunday, right?
Actually, I want to see. Well, see, my loyalty towards a certain Texas.
I think I have a way for...
I'm a road guy now. I've been picking out a lot of road on.
Yeah, by the way, I think I know a way of either Lucha Underground or some other wrestling company getting some publicity. I think wrestling companies should just start sending replica titles out to teams that win championships.
You know what the funny thing is? I recorded it, so I watched it later. But I actually didn't watch Raw this week. Though I actually did turn it on for the John Cena segment because Cena Mark. But still, I actually did watch the Home Run Derby. So I watched that final round, and god damn it, the moment he took out that belt, I'm like, see, I don't even know why WWE, this is why WWE really isn't trying this week, because you know what? They win whether they're the #1 watch show of the week or not, because usually the Home Run Derby is every year one of the more watched that week, and here again, you basically have a commercial for the WWE.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, why don't wrestling companies just constantly send out replica belts to other like the NFL or something like that, instead of just always being WWE?
Yeah, yeah, like someone holds like the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
No, it has to be an American title, because or else no
Okay,
one's
fine.
Ring of Honor.
The Raw Heavyweight Championship.
People are still good. If someone holds up the Raw
Ring of Honor TV title.
Here's the thing: if somebody holds up the Raw World Title, they're just gonna think it's the WWE World Title, because that's exactly what it is.
No, it's the WCW title.
Yeah, and the one thing I don't like about Raw is how lazy the title designs are. It's literally just, oh, it's just another championship, except we're calling it something else. They need to create their own belts, because Booker T has the money to create his own belts. And if my
He's also got his own comic book.
Yes. If local bumfuck company can make their own belts, then so can Booker T.
You don't like it.
And I actually watched part 1 of their Comic Palooza show, and I'll probably be watching part 2 tonight.
Dude, I'm on part 3.
Oh, I didn't know it was third part. Wow, they had 3 days of...
No, no. No, Comic Palooza was 4 days. I was at day 3. Look for a guy in a Dodge hat sitting next to a little girl dressed up as Katniss from first Hunger Game movies, and next to a girl dressed up as Matt Smith, Doctor Who. Those are my 2 little cousins.
And what are you wearing?
Dodge hat.
A Dodge hat?
Yeah.
Dodge?
Dodge, I tell them.
Oh, very nice. My grandfather used to work for a Dodge in Detroit.
Did he actually work for Dodge itself or just a dealership?
I'm pretty sure you actually worked in the place. Because it was like, because...
By the way, speaking of things that are, interest us, did you hear that Colin Cowherd is no longer with ESPN, basically? And the rumor is basically it's because of gaming.
Wait, what's going on?
Really?
Well, basically, the way the story, as I've read it, is that basically that ESPN decided to part ways with Colin Cowherd, who was a on-air personality and like Bill Simmons, would sometimes also I won't want to say poke fun, but would be contrary to like what ESPN is sponsored, things like that. But basically, ESPN, I guess, aired a gaming tournament of Heroes of the Storm or something like that. And on his the next day on his program, Colin Cowherd said, if ESPN asked me to cover that, I would quit. And he said, lock the doors and keep these kids, or something like that. I mean, I would suggest for you to find the comment because I don't have it in front of me. But basically made the suggestion to lock these people in their mother's basements or things like that.
Yeah, just resort to stereotypes.
Yeah.
It's not like the winners of these tournaments are people who make lots of money.
Oh yeah. But you know what the funny thing about that is this. Is that I would like him to go to EVO, and I would like to see him watch the drama of the fighting game tournaments.
Yeah, that's where the big money's made when it comes to fighting tournaments.
Yeah.
By the way, when it comes to the world title, do you guys think Seth Rollins walking away with the title? Then they're
Hell no.
Oh, you think they're going to put it back on Lesnar?
Yeah.
Or could Sheamus cash in?
Be the ultimate heel?
Yes.
Oh.
I love the fact that Cesaro still has the headphones in, even though Tyson Kidd isn't there.
I already missed Kid.
Yeah, apparently he nearly died because of his injury.
Oh, and because of Samoa Joe. Yeah.
I don't know. I know it was an accident what happened, and apparently it almost killed him, according to reports. Because his injury really was that bad.
See, we don't need another.
Well, what they said it was a freak injury.
Yes, it was.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of why I'm like wondering when
Why
are they.
is Summer Rae with him?
Because they've run out of ideas.
And why is Lana with Dolph?
According to online rumors, Vince wants to break up the real life couple of Rusev and Lana.
No. But Rusev is now going to be a face because of and change his name to Tung Po.
Well, he's definitely a face on Up Up Down Down.
Yeah, that's his name on Up Up Down Down.
And I just love just how chill he is on there. Just like he's like, whatever. I'm just gonna do things.
Dude, I didn't think it was a gamer.
He's decent at Street Fighter.
Yep.
He won one fight. By the way, the other trailer that dropped at Comic-Con was Deadpool.
I don't know what I'm not a big comic book guy like you guys.
I'm not a big comic book guy either. I just do my research. Like, I've only read one comic in my entire life, and that was Watchmen.
Yeah. Are they going to do another Green Lantern movie?
Not for a while. But the Deadpool movie looks amazing.
Yeah, because it's Ryan Reynolds either way. I didn't think it was too bad of a Green Lantern, or it's just the material stuff. I think give him a different director, it might be better. Might have worked.
But there's
You agree?
It's possible. By the way, the one thing I love about the Deadpool movie is how well they get the comedy of the character of Deadpool. Like, Ryan Reynolds nails it. It is complete redemption for him from what they did to Deadpool in the X-Men Origins movie.
That is someone else. Alright, everyone's... Wait, that was Deadpool? That was Ryan Reynolds?
Yes. Yes.
I thought it was No Pool.
Nope. They called him Deadpool because he was a pool of all the mutant genes all together.
That's not Deadpool, though.
No, that was definitely not Deadpool.
Especially
No,
because they wouldn't let him
Deadpool has
talk.
a mouth. Exactly. He had one line. It was like, okay, everybody's dead. That's not Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool is constant talking. He never shuts up.
I'm just wondering how many times he's going to break the fourth wall during the movie, though.
Well, I have a question.
20.
Did you guys see the Super Battle throwdown between Joker and Harley Quinn versus Deadpool and Domino?
Yes, I did see that. And
Domino.
yeah, Domino is one of the mercenaries that Deadpool likes to work with.
Was there a Domino movie?
Different
Well,
Domino. Different Domino.
Different Domino.
Okay.
This Domino is like completely white, and for some reason has a black mark on her face.
Who's the main villain for Deadpool?
Doesn't matter.
Taskmaster?
Doesn't matter.
Who do you think it should be?
I don't care. All I know is that it's Deadpool. He's being Deadpool. That's all that matters. The villain is always irrelevant. A Deadpool movie is literally a cartoon in many aspects. Neener, neener.
Antonio versus Alexander.
All right, so
Yeah, I think WWE
Go ahead,
Is he
Carjump.
face?
Cesaro?
Is he face now?
Yeah, he's been faced for a while.
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
By the way, they just did almost a close-up of a guy wearing a Bullet Club t-shirt.
Whoops.
Too sweet.
Why? I know you're a Bullet Club fan guy.
Too sweet.
Sorry, but I gotta root for the face group. Thunder
And I-
Liger.
I root for the group that's just too sweet. Too sweet.
Are you? Wait a minute. LPH source, please, right now. Liger on NXT. Oh,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Wait a minute, where's the rumor coming from?
LPH is trolling.
He has to be.
It would not surprise me.
Well, Liger was just on ROH just a couple of weeks ago.
I know, but he's always
Yeah,
done
but-
work.
Bro,
Liger's
I
always
mean,
done
we're
work.
talking about Jushin Thunder Liger, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's always on ROH. He's done that multiple times by now. He's done quite a few
dude, they're
shows.
coming
now.
back.
Who's coming back?
New Japan.
New Japan guys.
Let's see here.
What I'm saying is, like, where's LPH's source?
I found it on the Daily DDT.
I want something from Wrestling News Observer, something from No DQ or Cage Side Seats, or It's Still Real to Us. One of those credible news sites.
What about
Wait a minute, it's still
NXT's
real to
official
us?
Twitter?
It's incredible?
What's that? Was that Mike Show?
What about NXT's official Twitter feed?
What?
Hold on.
Yes. Yes.
What? Wait a minute. I
Wait.
think we're broke.
Wait. So are you actually saying it's on the Twitter feed?
It's on NXT's Twitter feed.
Post it in the link, please. Please
Post
post
them.
it in the Skype chat.
There's the link to their Twitter.
What's the... Okay.
T-Dub is about to have a fucking orgasm.
Breaking news! William Regal announces international superstar Jushin Thunder Liger will be a takeover.
Oh my fucking shit! Oh.
Jushin Liger is going to be a takeover.
Oh my god! NXT Takeover is going. They're gonna do it again. It's TLC all over again.
And the thing
They're
is,
gonna outshine the real show the day before.
I know that's the thing. This time, there's not even going to be a chance because it's going to be a day before the show.
And it's in the same building.
Oh, no.
It's not the same building because NXT is going to be like at the
That's
minute.
right. Yeah, it's in New Jersey, isn't it? It's in Newark, right?
I'm not sure where SummerSlam is, but but
Matty J's reaction. Yeah. Matty J just in his pants.
I've
Oh
been
my
waiting.
god! Oh my god!
I've been waiting years to see Jushin Liger in a WWE
Liger,
ring.
No, you do not job Liger. Or if you do, you make it a hell of a match against Samoa Joe.
Are you talking about from Bound for Glory?
Oh my god!
Sorry, Matt.
But one match that I highly recommend everybody watch is Samoa Joe versus Kenta Kobashi. And also and also another great match was Mitsuharu Misawa versus Kenta, aka Hideo Itami.
Rest in peace, Masala.
Yes. But for some reason on my end the chat is not updating because the last thing I have is from Ironhide Newbie at 8:29.
Nope. I've got a couple more after him.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my god!
for some reason my chat's not it's not updating on my end, so you guys will have to keep me updated if anybody says anything interesting.
First of all, Jushin Thunder Liger is NXT
You know what this
takeover.
could mean? This could mean that we may, maybe, just maybe, get some Jushin Liger DLC.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, that makes sense because he was part of WCW.
Yes.
I would love to see some just play as an official Liger in a WWE video game. That would just be, oh my god, just so good.
No, I got one better. There's only one wrestler I can name better. I think you know exactly who I'm going to say, Tito.
Great Muda.
Exactly.
As much as I would overhead. Oh, rolling Germans.
Think about how important of a wrestler he was.
By the way, there's
Wait, up that has a Five Nights with Freddy one?
Oh, shit.
oh man, Austin Creed's gonna shit in his pants.
Let's see, hold on. It's a Goat Simulator Craziness and Ninja. I would love to see Daniel Bryan being playing the Goat Simulator.
Oh yeah, the Goat Simulator, aka one of the most broken games ever. Broken and random.
More than the Big Trucker Racing game?
That's up to your discretion, I suppose.
That game was broken. I have not been watching.
I've only seen one episode, Tough Enough, full all the way through, and that was last week.
Alright. There's a couple guys from Raw I want to see in the WWE.
Okay, so is this watching the video? Yeah, it's Xavier Woods playing the game by himself.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot his pants.
Oh.
I have to ask, is it like the other videos where he's in the locker room?
Yeah.
Where do they find the times to record these videos? Because do they do it like in between their matches or something?
Well, no, I think this is because usually they're there for an entire day.
Right.
So, they're usually at the arena in the morning. They do practice and everything. And then, of course, the show isn't until the night. So,
It's a lot of downtime.
yeah.
So you think Vince will what's the Zack Ryder treatment?
No, but here's the thing. When you think about it, everybody talks about what John Cena does, and don't get me wrong, I praise what John Cena does. But, not everybody is having to go and do the interviews on The Tonight Show, or in the case of John Cena, going on
Jimmy Fallon.
No, Michael Strahan and what's her name? Good Morning America, and having a battle rap with Michael Strahan.
Oh, you mean Life with Kelly and Michael?
Yeah, Kelly and Michael. Did you see that battle rap?
No.
No.
John Cena had a battle rap with Michael Strahan.
We just heard you say that about 5 times in the past 30 seconds.
Because it's funny as hell, that's why.
Back onto your point.
I don't care.
Back onto your point, Mattis. Back on track.
I am on track. So, yeah. Not all the wrestlers have to go do makeup and all that stuff, so there's a lot of wrestlers that have a lot of downtime, and that's probably when they do it. Oh, but going back on to John Cena, I love that. I think it was you, T-Dub, who put that meme, the anime. It was either you or Maddie. So where it's the anime orchestra, and they start playing, and it's the John Cena theme.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I have a friend, because remember that wrestling anime I was telling you about?
I want to be the strongest.
Yeah. So there's a meme to where it's the top picture is a girl, and they have her, and she's in the Boston Crab, and she goes, "Senpai!" and the bottom picture is John Cena running down the ramp. Which, by the way, that anime is now owned by Funimation, or licensed by Funimation, and is out on DVD. So.
Well, you know what? If Kill la Kill can get on Toonami, then so can that.
I would love to see that on Toonami, actually.
It's pretty much fair game at this point for anything.
I made the. I cannot tell you. I said the number one anime they had to put on is High School DxD, and I revealed this at I mean, it used to be number 3, but like after this previous season, it moved up to number 1. And at my Toonami panel, which you can see the first half of it on YouTube now on my second Anime Next Con video. But where are those? Okay, somebody has family over. It distracted me. But at the panel, at the end, which is not part of the video, I show I said High School DxD was number 1. When I started playing the video as part of the reveal, because I played the intro videos, that room popped.
Wow.
Like a Sami Zayn pop.
Wow, that show has quite the following.
And it's like, I got a marriage proposal because of it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, sure you did.
No, I'm serious. I had women telling me they loved me. I'm like, this shit right here is why I keep doing panels. I will never hear this in my life anywhere else.
So, did you hook up with any of them?
No.
Damn it.
Well, first of all, I didn't have a hotel room, so
oh, right,
I couldn't even try.
We could go to their hotel room. Oh, I was about to say a flying Swiss Superman, but no. Rusev has the kryptonite. By the way, what are your thoughts on them introducing kryptonite in the Batman vs. Superman movie?
You know it was coming.
There are some people saying that kryptonite is too much of a crutch for writers. What are your thoughts on that?
But it's been a part of his story for the longest time. I mean, there are certain things that people make fun of in comics that I think it's just unfair because they don't embrace the sometimes silly nature of comics. Comics, by their nature, are just sometimes silly.
Yes.
It's like the idea that, Clark Kent can hide his persona just behind a pair of glasses. Which, yes, may seem silly but at the same time, there have been some great stories that basically exemplify why it works. I was just reading one. I have the Superman Batman trade paperback that reintroduced Supergirl into the DC universe in 2004. Like the real Supergirl who comes from Krypton.
Right.
And there's a point to where they go and they see the statue that's been erected for Superman in the park of Metropolis, and she comes to the realization that's why the glasses work, because to them you're a bigger than life hero.
Some dinner. That's all.
Okay, why can't we get this feud more often with Antonio and Alexander?
I have no idea.
Well, we may be getting now.
Well, this has been a good match.
It is a good match. You know what match I want to see? I want to see Cesaro versus Owens.
I have no doubt that could be a potential SummerSlam match.
No, this needs to be WrestleMania.
Okay, by the way,
Zayn versus Owens. That has to be a WrestleMania match somewhere down the line.
What?
Zayn versus Owens.
Zayn versus Owens. You know that feud has to be WrestleMania worthy.
Oh, I'm gonna call this shit right now. That Owens, when Zayn comes back, he's entering the Royal Rumble. He's costing Owens the Royal Rumble, and that they're gonna have the blow-off match at WrestleMania. where Zayn will complete his comeback and beat Owens.
Oh,
Because the
Rusev,
story...
Rusev's gonna fly. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do a 450? No, caught in an uppercut.
That completely misses. Thank you, switching camera angles.
Yes. They can only hide so much.
Neutralizer! 1, 2. Oh my god, somebody other than John Cena has pinned Rusev.
And Summer Rae can't even believe it.
Come right.
Ray, you're back, you loser.
Oh, I love that!
Oh, look at this! Is an excellent celebration. He's celebrating with Sting. Look, it's the Sting guy. It's the Sting guy.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask you guys a question. Did you guys see the video of like the after the Raw? Not of like this past Raw, but the week before,
Wait
where Cena literally put over Cesaro.
I didn't see the video, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
Watch the video; it is awesome.
All I have to say is, if Cena likes you, then hopefully that means a bright future for Cesaro.
Cesaro needs to be in the main event, though.
Yeah, I've seen several articles of people, like even pro wrestlers, going, how come this guy isn't like a 2-time world champion by now?
He's a multiple-time U.S. champion. Tag team champ, too.
I mean, if Cena is backing you, that's major cred.
Yes, it is.
Cesaro I'm not used to seeing Claudio a face.
I am. The first time I watched him was when he was a face in Ring of Honor.
No, I've seen him as a face when he was Los Ice Cream.
You need to watch like his 2007 run back when he still had hair.
All right, Cesaro needs to be better than this. Cesaro is better than this guy.
And that case is still not gotten dented yet.
Give it time.
We did it over. Oh no.
So, Sheamus versus Orton. Anybody looking forward to that match at all?
It'll be a nice nap.
So, when do you guys think Sheamus will cash in? Before or after SummerSlam?
After.
After.
You don't see him cashing in beforehand? Or even at SummerSlam?
Possibly.
There have already been 2 cash-ins at the main event of SummerSlam. The first being Alberto Del Rio, and the second one being Randy Orton.
Leave her alone.
Oh, we're going to get a rematch tonight.
I love this storyline. I love this graphic.
So I keep them stay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, they're definitely building towards a feud with Stephen Amell.
Oh yeah. Well, you saw his Stardust Twitter, right? Where he had on the glasses, he had Neville, and then Neville crossed out, and then below it was the Green Era.
Alrighty then.
Okay. By the way, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if dinner is ready.
All right.
Yeah,
Have y'all seen pictures of the apocalypse?
The Ivan is apocalypse.
Yeah. It's bad.
By the way, is anyone else going to be getting Fallout 4 this fall?
Going to what?
Are you going to be getting Fallout 4 this fall?
Game of the Year edition. Come on, man. You know that.
I don't think I'll be able to wait. I don't think I can do it. The game just looks
I
like...
still got. Hey.
I just can't wait to play this. The game just looks like it's going to take up the rest.
I do like your profile pic, I'll say that. Don't care for Hearthstone, do you?
No, not at all. When it comes to medieval or so that sort of fantasy setting, I'll stick with Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age. Thank you very much.
Very good for people to take credit.
One other thing that we have to talk about tonight is the recent passing of Satoru Iwata.
Man, I was hoping you didn't have to bring him up, because, man, that's just...
I know.
Come on.
And it does suck that, because, he helped make so many great games. He was the one who was able to, who pretty much gave Game Freak the ability to put Kanto into Pokemon Gold and Silver.
I know. What was the first console you ever played?
Sega Genesis.
Me? NES.
Cool. My
Been
first
gaming since the NES.
Yeah, the first gaming system was Sega back in the early 90s. And my first Nintendo console is the Nintendo 64, which I still have the exact console that I got all those years ago. It was the Donkey Kong 64 Jungle Green console.
Well, yeah, that's a collector item. Don't get...
My first console was a 2600.
Oh, very nice. That's
Oh,
one.
damn!
That right there.
Yes, I go old school.
I think I still have my original Game Boy, cracked screen and all.
Oh wow, they're going full out with this comic book presentation. That is amazing.
Okay, if WWE keeps this up, we are going to love Stardust.
I am never gonna like. Yeah, okay.
You don't like Stardust?
I do. Come on, man.
If Stardust adds too much blue to his outfit, he may end up turning into Blue Dust.
Oh God, no! Really? You're right. I have to go there.
Are you saying you don't like the blue meanie?
Oh, speaking of Blue Meanie, guess who's coming to King of Trios?
The BWO.
Yep. Oh, they're gonna get jobbed in the first round.
Yeah, they're probably going to be jobbed out to the Bullet Club.
I want to see we gotta have Chaos in there too, but to have like Nakamura and Okada, and then just one other guy, Chaos. Probably like
Who's in Chaos?
oh no, Yoshihane or Ishii rounded out. Or Toru Yano could be a good one too, because he's just a fun-loving guy.
Oh, some flippy flappies from Neville.
So yeah, Chaos could probably be, or you do Okada and Roppongi Vice.
Oh, there you go. Bring in some guys who work mostly in the States. That way you save on airfare.
I mean, technically Bullet Club, I mean, they had that. I mean, it was Roppongi Vice and Okada versus Bullet Club at one time. And I felt I did not want to be in, what's his name, shoes? Trent's shoes, because he took Super Kick and then a Meltzer driver, and finally.
But there was one cool video clip that did surface online from New Japan recently, and that was Kenny Omega was on the ground, and then the Young Bucks just did this on the apron, which summoned him back up.
They did what?
They turned Kenny Omega into the Terminator. Because they did the Terminator beat on the apron, and that got Kenny Omega up, and he did a dive to the outside.
Kenny's pretty awesome.
Yes, he is. He has had some pretty fantastic matches throughout his career.
Dude, I think he and Funky Weapon had the best match at Wrestle Kingdom.
For Wrestle Kingdom, I think the best match would have to be I'm gonna have to relook at that card again, but the open weight title, I think it was the
never open weight with like
the pretty much complete bunkhouse brawl.
What is the never open weight championship really?
It was originally made for younger wrestlers, but then they never gave the belt to younger wrestlers, so it's pretty much just whatever the fuck they want to do with it at the given time.
Isn't that the same way he won on Monday?
Yes, but now it's not going to work.
1, 2.
All right, now we're up 1-1.
You know what that means? Their next match has to be a 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls, ring surrounded by the ring ropes are replaced with barbed wire, and the ring is surrounded by C4 explosives. That's the only way we can properly end this. It's the only way.
That's too much.
You know it's not enough. You know what? You need to replace the turnbuckle poles with light tubes. We need to replace Michael Cole with a facsimile of himself, except he's timed to explode in 30 minutes.
No, we replaced Michael Cole with Max Headroom.
Sure, why not? It's the only way. And also the referee is replaced by Teddy Long.
No.
Bryce.
Nick Bockwinkel.
No.
Yes.
Because Bryce used to be a CZW. Yeah, because Bryce did used to referee matches in CZW.
Yeah.
It's weird watching old CZW matches and then seeing Bryce Remsburg with a full head of hair, and I don't even recognize him until they say, "Oh, Bryce the referee," and I'm like, "Oh, right, that is Bryce Remsburg."
Bryce. For those who don't know, Bryce is the best ref.
Yeah, Bryce is right.
He's the former 24 whatever that. Bring back the title.
I have to ask: is every month on the network now going to be free for new subscribers now? Because they've been doing that for like the past 4 months.
It's still not enough. It's still too much for me to get.
Free for 1 month.
See, I still don't.
Oh snap! NXT taking over.
We need to see.
You know what would be better than watching this? Them having a match.
They have a match this Sunday, right?
I hope so.
Better.
Or else that'd be kind of a waste. Let me look up the card real quick. Battleground 2015. Here we go. The Divas match is... There is no Divas match.
Uh-huh.
What?
None whatsoever. No Divas match this Sunday. We have Randy and Sheamus, Cena and Owens, Primetime Players versus New Day, Roman versus Wyatt, R-Truth versus Barrett, and Rollins versus Lesnar. Not one match, not one female's match at all. I think this is the first time in months that they've done this.
God damn it, I was wondering when somebody was going to make that complaint.
Oh,
I'm not talking about you, I'm on Facebook, and I had a friend who complained about, Psylocke's boob window.
yeah. The only thing people need to know about comics is that the costumes are very fantasy. I mean, they're not made to be realistic in any sense of the word. By the way, Matt, what is the most recent game you've picked up for your PS4?
Me?
Yes.
Well, are you talking about, actual buying a game as opposed to the free PlayStation Network, PlayStation Plus games?
I looked at the PS Plus games. They didn't look like they were worth a subscription to get this month.
Really
Are you kidding me? If you have Vita, you get Geometry Wars, which is awesome.
I don't have a Vita. All I have is a PS4 and a PS2 when it comes to Sony consoles.
Well, hold up.
The only handheld that I have is my 3DS.
Sorry, chewing.
Right. Mass, are you a fan of the Saints Row series?
What's Saints Row?
I haven't played it. But here, let me answer your question. One, as far as the games, I've been playing Rocket League. It is fun as hell.
What's that?
You're playing these remote control cars, and it's like soccer with remote control cars where you hit the ball, and you can do and you jump and flip around to hit the ball, and you put it into the goal.
That does look like it could be interesting, but I've never really played a football game, so I think I might stick with the Mario sports games.
But with that being concerned, that and Planet Side is fun. I mean, it's if you like first-person shooters and that stuff. The last game I actually bought was WWE 2K15 in October.
You've gotten the Ultimate Warrior DLC, right?
No.
There's only one thing I don't like about the Warrior DLC. It's the fact that in the DLC they use the Blue Warrior World Title Belt, except you can't use it in exhibition mode. I was hoping there was a way you could unlock it, but apparently not. You're not going to make me watch Dominion, Siffy. Hey, it's that guy. Rich, apparently. Oh, here comes Stardust. He looks angry. Looked weird just with him just staring there, and I'm like, do I do it now? Maybe later? Maybe now? Maybe later? Maybe now? Okay, now.
He is the villain.
That he is. He is our Joker.
Hey, Joker.
I would say more like the Riddler, but
No, if he was the Riddler, then he'd have a whole bunch of puzzles and riddles for Neville to solve, while making really bad
That was supposed
puns.
to be
he does have riddles. What do you think he puts on Twitter?
Well, then how come he did? Well, where are the lame puns? The Riddler loves to make lame puns. By the way, one thing that I love about this segment is the fact that they gave each new woman for NXT their own entrance.
And then I saw the one with Dana Brooke, and it's like, I'm ready for the Women's Revolution, Divas Revolution. Yeah, nope. Nice. Nope, nope, nope.
Very happy that these women are now getting the spotlights. And hopefully this will be a changing of the guard. So we're going to eventually have a triple threat 6-man tag at some point?
Iron Man.
A what?
But well, we have 9-man tag match.
Well, whatever. Yeah, triple threat 9-man match. I guess that's where we're heading with this.
Ooh, the Gorillas are going to start recording a new album in September.
Cool.
Isn't that like the guy from Blur?
myself. Why do you want to do that for? Because I can.
And of course, now, I just love that this turns into this feels like an all-out gang war right here is what it does. Like straight out the Warriors.
Warriors, come out to play.
No, do it right.
Bellas, come
Hold on, I
out
gotta get
to
something
play.
Hold on, let's see this works. Warriors! Warriors! Come out to play! And by the way, that one scene goes on for like 5 minutes. So if you think that's annoying, try that for about 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. Sasha Banks got the title on SmackDown.
You got two teams, the Talented Divas and Bellas and Fox.
Yeah. I'm really hoping this is a changing of the guard and the more talented women take over now. That would be good. That would be good. I'll be happy. I'll be a very happy teed up.
You know, it's not Divas, it's women's.
Yes. The women's NXT Championship, not the Divas title. And it also doesn't look like a butterfly.
Or the Matt Hardy belt, or the Jeff Hardy belt, I mean.
Well, at least with the Jeff Hardy belt, it was a belt only that Jeff had. It was his own belt.
You know, Cameron's not there, so that's a good thing.
Yes. You had 6 of the best women on the roster, and then Bellas and Alicia Fox, where they'll eventually be overshadowed.
I guess they're calling themselves Team Best at Dominating.
Yep. Because they're bad, Chamon.
Boo.
Hey, my singing is tremendous, Car Junkie.
Huh?
My singing is tremendous, Car Junkie.
No.
To me, it just looked like he was trying to figure out how to serve up JoJo.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, now we have the lunatic refrigerator. It's not the same without Pugsley here to yell at me.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'll have to message her on Facebook that I said it, just to get the same response.
Yeah.
It's like a drug.
I already know about this.
I have to ask, ladies and gentlemen, Actually, I don't think there's any ladies in the chat because Pugsy's not here, and as far as I can tell, no one in the chat is a lady, unless some of you have some things that you'd like to say. But anyways,
LPA.
people in the chat, people in the Skype chat, are there any games coming out that you're interested in?
Again, Fallout 4. Oh, wait a moment.
I am salivating for Fallout 4. I need it now. No! You know what I'm also salivating about? The leaked skins for Arkham Knight. I'm going to pull up the list, and Mattis, since you're the comic book expert, I want you to tell me what these mean, because some of them I don't really get. So here we go, leaked skins, gonna Google that, here we go. This should be the thing.
Dude, I'm watching shit on YouTube.
What video?
It involves your profile picture.
Oh, Larry Sweeney. Is it Sweeney meets Flair? Mattis. Alright, I guess he's not back yet. So we'll wait for his return before we just start discussing.
You got Wolves? You got Hero. I don't know who the other guy is with them.
I don't think it's Tank Toland, is it?
No, is it Shane Hagathorn?
No, Shane is much smaller, I think.
Swings out, God, man. He was awesome. Ric Flair and...
Yeah, this is like right after he left WWE. He made a whole lot of indie dates. Like, he even came around here to VCW to make an appearance.
Dude, we had Devon Dudley, we had Teddy Long,
but
and Boogeyman.
We got Ric fucking Flair. Woo! And I still have the DVD.
He just did the...
Yeah. You, like...
Yeah, I'm watching this strut off.
I honestly believe that if Sweeney was still alive, I can't even imagine like the bounds he could achieve with his career, because he had it all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Matt, is he back yet? I guess not.
Second best shoe in the world. Where are you?
I got some comic book questions that I need answering because I'm too much of still kind of a noob at that.
So what's going on with Kingdom exactly in ROH?
I don't know. I haven't watched ROH in a while.
Well, because we had Unbreakable Dragons versus Kingdom. If you understand. If you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Who are the three I'm talking about?
That would be.
Unbreakable Dragons.
Well, that's Michael Elgins and the Red Dragons, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Elgin and Red Dragon.
Versus Kingdom. And then after the match, Adam Cole raised the hands of Kyle O'Reilly, of the winners, and left without Bennett or Taven.
Oh, here comes Roman.
That wasn't this past one, but the previous episode. How come he gets the fucking shield entrance?
Because he won it in the custody battle.
Why is he getting the big push, though, too? That's the one thing.
Because that's what gives Vince McMahon an erection, I guess. Or something. I don't know.
Who do we got? We got Sheamus and who else?
Big Show.
Oh, you fucking. I thought.
Which means, in a way, we're still getting Roman Reigns versus the Big Show. Mattis, is that you? Mattis. Damn it! Randy Orton, the master of the RKO.
So we're doing slow mo.
That's just how I talk. Are you mocking me? The last person to mock me was my grandmother, and I gave her an RKO.
Okay, you're no fun. Go on.
My name is Randy, and I'm a professional athlete. I'm not allowed to have fun. Yeah, Ryback. He is. Yeah, he's injured. He's out. He is out of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And this just shows that they can. That at least that part was an overdub. Because there's no way they could have known that Tuesday. Mattis, are you back yet?
Second best you in the world. Where the fuck are you?
He's going to drop to third best if he's not back within 5 minutes.
All right, who takes over at second?
You're already second.
Wait a minute. No, I'm best in the world.
No, wait. You're third, Mattis is second, versus Colt.
Yeah, but Colt's not on Riffdown, so we're talking about Riffdown.
When it comes to Riffdown, okay, number 2 is Mattis, and number 3 is you. The hardest working Jew on Riffdown is obviously Bobber.
He's not even Jewish.
As far as we know.
So what I miss, guys?
All right, Mattis, there's some leaked skins for Arkham Knight, and I just want to get your thoughts on some of these skins. So some of these are pretty obscure. Like
Okay.
Zur and Ra.
Zone and Raw.
Zur and Ra.
Do you have a picture?
No, but I have the spelling. Because that's all that's out. It's just
Well, put it in the group Skype chat. I would have to see a picture.
Like, there's no pictures. It's just info that's been leaked. Another one is the Dick Grayson bat suit.
I know which one that is.
Well,
Dick Grayson has been Batman twice.
all right.
One time after Nightfall, that was when Bane broke Bruce Wayne's back.
I think that also at one point maybe I think it was Azrael that was also Batman for a time.
Yeah, Azrael was Batman for a time, and then Dick was, and then Bruce came back. The second time was after Batman RIP, which, you know, basically the ending to Final Crisis was that Batman actually picks up a gun and shoots this special bullet that kills Darkseid, and he shoots it right before Darkseid hits him with his eye beam, which like are instant kills.
Even though they somehow didn't it turn out like he was time traveling or something?
Yeah, he actually gets sent back in time, and he's got to travel in time. They basically did the same storyline that Marvel did to Captain America a couple years earlier, basically. Right. But so during that time, Dick Grayson became Batman, and of course, you know, he teamed up with
Nightwing?
No, not Nightwing. God, I'm trying to remember his name. Batman's son, biological son.
Oh, Damian Wayne?
Damian Wayne, yeah.
Here's the closest I can come up with the Zur and Ra. It looks like he's a Batman from an alternative Earth.
Interesting.
Probably is. Yeah, he is.
Alrighty then, that's gonna be one of the apparently one of the leaked skins. Another one is Let's see. There's also for Robin, we're getting the Adam West series with him, and something called 1 Year Later.
Okay, say those two again.
For Robin, we're getting the Adam West series and 1 Year Later.
1 year later.
I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah, what is 1 Year Later about?
Okay, so remember when we said there was Infinite Crisis?
Yes.
Okay. So there was this thing called 52, and it was a countdown to Infinite Crisis. 52-week countdown, and every week this comic called 52 would release a new issue, and there was 52 issues, and it was basically this year-long build-up to Infinite Crisis. And at the end of it, you know, there was 1 year later. Basically, after Infinite Crisis happened, they did all the storylines in DC Comics picked up 1 year later.
Didn't whatchamacallit? Didn't Ricardo do like a list of like the 15 worst things with countdown?
Yeah.
And there's also another list of leaked skins, one of them being something called Jim Lee.
Okay. So you know, Jim. Well, no, I was about to say no. Yeah, Jim Lee. There's probably the Batman suit from Hush.
Anyway.
Oh, right.
Jim Lee was an artist on Batman in the early 2000s during and particular the Hush storyline, which is a very famous storyline involving a villain named Hush.
Yeah, Hush is in the Arkham series.
Yeah.
It gets a very bad payoff in Arkham Knight, though.
By the way,
I think you just revealed who the villain, big bad is, don't you?
No. Like, Hush is literally a one-part side quest in Arkham Knight.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less. It should be.
I know, but they gave it like an entire game's worth of build-up in Arkham City.
Well, it was one of the side quests.
Yes. But people thought it was going to be this whole huge big thing with the next game, but instead it's just this, oh, now you're done. Okay, then. Let's see, what other one? Justice League 3000.
There was.
Oh yeah, I think I got that one already.
Okay, yeah.
It's like this red suit that looks all futuristic.
Yeah, there's a comic series that came out I think last year called Justice League 3000, done by I think Griffin and someone else. Like we were big comic writers from the 90s, and they just had fun writing. It was basically the Justice League from the year 3000.
Right. Let's see which other ones. There's also let's see, gonna get the 70s version, which is the blue cowl, bright blue cowl. Let's see, first appearance. Let's see, well, something called Gotham Knight.
I think that is a Batsuit based off the Gotham Knight. Remember Batman had that like anime movie anthology movie,
right?
Where it was like different episodes, each done by a famous anime artist.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Well, if it's the anime version, well, that one's already available. If it's the anime version, that's one of the ones that's already available.
Axel.
Yes.
Isn't it fun that they're talking comics while we're watching Dean Ambrose versus King right now?
Well, that's just how interested we are in the match.
Well, Dean, once Reigns comes in, then it becomes less interesting, but you got Dean.
Yeah.
Right?
I know we got Dean Ambrose, but yeah, but I don't know. I'm just tag team matches. They got to work hard for me to get interested in them sometimes, especially when it's a WWE televised tag team match, because those usually have a very strict formula that they follow to the letter.
Such as that with the Big Show just slamming down Ambrose like that.
Yeah. Irish Curse Backbreaker.
By the way, for Robin, we are let's see, we're also going to get the We're also looks like we're gonna get the Damian Wayne costume for him.
What was that?
For Robin, looks like we're gonna get a Damian Wayne costume for him.
I'm sure.
Let's see. For Nightwing, there's the new 52, which is already out, and the Arkham City version.
What the hell are you talking about now?
And for let's see. For I do know that the one of the leaked ones is apparently going to get the Adam West series for Catwoman.
I'm sure. By the way, I have a friend who just posted a meme that says, flipping back and forth between Raw and Nitro. Kids today just will never know the struggle.
Sure they will. It's called flipping back and forth between ROH and Lucha Underground.
Yeah, I don't have the El Rey network. Fuck.
Oh, I never knew the struggle because it's called Nitro repeated literally an hour after it ended. So I would watch Raw and then stay up till like 2 a.m. watching
Nitro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now the sleepiness at school. That was a different story.
How good a student were you, Matt?
Actually, I'm a very good student.
Really?
I just didn't assert myself.
Yeah, sometimes in school, like, they don't really motivate you that well to put forth the effort. That's one of the biggest problems with our school system, is how bad their motivation is to get people to actually try.
Yeah. So they basically teach to a fucking test. It's pathetic.
Yeah, it's been that way for fucking decades and decades. Just literally follow these standardized tests. Just stick within these.
And this is why we get our ass kicked by other countries in math and science.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I absolutely loved my college history professor, because he knew the tests were bullshit. He's like, okay, just memorize these terms. They're going to be on the test. Just memorize these terms, and you're good to go. And then he actually taught us shit. Like, he'll be able to relate the Beatles to modern history.
Holy shit. No, I got one. Hey, watch John on all these standardized tests. So I should Matt. So there's no new Green Lantern movie coming out.
They were smart. They would make it Jon Stewart.
Who would you get to play Jon Stewart?
Yeah.
And now Roman's in. He's cleaning house. He is cleaning Sheamus's clock clean.
Now, my only issue with that they're not doing a Green Lantern movie is because we don't get to see Blake Lively as Dark Sapphire.
I think I know who could play Jon Stewart. The Rock.
Not black enough.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, you can't get The Rock because he's Black Adam.
Right. Yeah, point there. Oh, that was a pretty nice set of moves there by Ambrose. I like that.
Yes.
Ambrose is fun to watch.
Oh, and yeah, they're both gone. They're dead.
No.
Ambrose and Show are down. Is now a
There
single.
goes Table.
Is now a singles match between Roman Reigns and Sheamus.
You think they? Hey, I have a question. Do you think they should do the Blackest Night as a movie?
It looks like the way they're going with Batman, they're going to be doing Red Hood.
Yeah.
But Blackest... Yeah, I'd like to see Blackest Night as a movie.
What? Ben Affleck as Black Lantern Batman?
Well, first they would have to reintroduce Green Lantern and the entire Lantern Corps.
No, I got one for. This is a good one. Agent Orange movie. For the hell of it. You gotta do the Christmas movie too.
Oh, Seamus is getting an advantage. But no! Oh, nice roll. Superman punch. Ooh ah! And oh look, Bray Wyatt. Who would have thunk it? Who could have seen that coming from 20,000 miles away?
The fans in the audience actually saw them coming out first.
This is bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
If you want to see a match ending, you're going to have to go and pay $9.99 for it. Kablooey! Oh! Spork! Spork! Spork!
Put a fork in him. He's done.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that was SmackDown. Let's get to final ratings on this. Mike Shell.
Well, we've had two solid matches with the primetime players in New Day and New Day and Lucha Dragons, should say, and then Neville and Stardust. I'll give this a 3 out of 5.
Alrighty then. Car Junkie.
Alright. 3 out of 5.
Mattis.
Interesting enough, but I had much more fun talking to you guys.
Alrighty then, and I'll give this show a 2.75 out of 5.
Alright, well, fair enough.
Yep, anyways, that is it for Riffdown. Tomorrow night's game night. There you go, I remembered for once.
Yay.
Because I'm going to be there. I'll be hosting. It'll be Super Smash Brothers.
We have to, that's when you do your tribute to Iwata.
Yes. And I'll be there with the Shades. Should be lots of fun. And then Saturday night, the return of SNN Radio with your host, LC. And then Sunday night, Toku Riffs live with the Shades and Easy Rider. They're going to be doing a Die Ranger marathon because it's coming on DVD, which means they got to get that shit rolling before it comes out.
Yeah.
And then Monday night will be, I believe if I'm correctly, Rising Sun Podcast.
Yes, it is.
And it'll be
It's
John.
the
Yep, it'll be the Shades, Yamianji, and this man right here, Mike Shell.
And it's Shade's pick this week, so we're really certainly in for some action this week.
Yep, Shades loves himself some action stylized anime. And then Tuesday night's Ranger recap, correct?
No, we've got.
Oh yeah, we got something else. We got the MetroCon stuff.
Yeah, MetroCon superhero such and comedy show.
You should really be looking forward to that. And of course, Wednesday night, Matty J Live with Matty J, the Shades, Mike Shell, and myself. And then we bring it around once again a week later for Rift Down with myself and whoever of this group is here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And until next time, that's Mike Shell.
This is Mike Shell who reminds you to who leave in Fez mode, because Fez mode rocks.
Car Junkie.
Good night.
And Mattis Leonhardt.
Just remember, I'm the best Jew in the world!
Objection!
Overruled!
And I am TWK of TWK Reviews, telling you to work your gimmick and remember to check out my amazing videos, youtube.com/the WWE Killer. That is youtube.com/the WWE Killer for great reviews from me, TWK of TWK Reviews. My most recent videos include a review of Arkham Knight and a playthrough of the Harley Quinn story pack, so please check those out if you have the time to do so. And until next time, work your gimmick. Once again.